2008 was an eventful year for the city of Dearborn. Though we as a nation are in trying times, it is reassuring to know that our hometown is a place of stability and that we as a community are banding together, as always, to continue to make our city a wonderful place to live. More than 30 neighborhood associations meet regularly throughout the year to discuss issues and find resolutions. 6 associations were newly formed or reactivated in 2008. A neighborhood federation brings the leaders of each of these groups together.
We're a large city, and different parts of the community are facing different things. When we all come together, we can help each other or share information, and then this way we can then spread it to all of the different neighborhood associations.
Building on our strong neighborhood connections, the Neighborhood Watch program was implemented this past year. Community involvement is important. Neighbors reporting anything suspicious to the police department helps to ensure our safety. The new Neighborhood Watch number is 313-943-3030. In 2008, Public Service Days were enacted. This program allows the Public Works Department to do a more thorough job when collecting leaves, street sweeping, tree trimming, and drain cleaning. By citizens moving their vehicles off the street on the designated Public Service Days, the city can reach curb to curb to keep the street clean for a more beautiful Dearborn. In October, 700 homes between Greenfield and Chase and Warren and Tireman were selected to be part of the new Garbage and Recycling Pilot Program. Each received a large 96-gallon trash can, along with a 64-gallon green recycling bin. The recycling bins are picked up on the regular trash day during the public service weeks of the month. The city continued construction on 2 of the 8 CSO sites here in Dearborn in 2008. This was the first time that residents may have seen a visible difference to the city's landscape during the ongoing construction. When the project is completed, the area will have received reforestation to restore the property to its original natural beauty.
The Combined Sewer Overflow Project is a significant project that is mandated by the federal government but really is long overdue. It's a project to clean up the Rouge and have us stop dumping raw and treated sewage into the waterway.
Improvements to the city haven't been limited to the outdoors. The children's area at the Henry Ford Centennial Library got a complete facelift with the addition of beautifully hand-painted trees.
The best part is when the kids come in, their faces just light up.
The police and fire departments in Dearborn are always looking for opportunities to stay on the cutting edge and reinforcing their skills with additional training and equipment. The fire department took delivery of 2 new Pierce PUC rescue pumpers in late 2008. These vehicles represent the latest innovation in firefighting apparatus technology. The police department continued to expand their Park and Walk program, which gives them the chance to interact with the business owners and residents they protect and serve. The police and fire departments also took part in training exercises that simulated a chemical leak from a train accident. These training exercises help all city departments to coordinate in an event of a real emergency. Also in 2008, using grant funds from FEMA, the Emergency Operations Center was upgraded. EOC training is an extension of the city's emergency preparedness programs. City staff and officials have taken part in e-training, incident command systems classes, workshops, as well as online study sessions. There were additional meetings throughout the year that kept staff up to date. City staff will be prepared if an emergency arises. In 2008, the City of Dearborn continued to partner with community groups. The farmers market, sponsored by Dearborn Chamber of Commerce, was a big success and attracted local growers and crafters. The new DMC Wellness Center at the Ford Community and Performing Arts Center provides a great service to residents. Providing the community with first-rate physical therapy and education is why the DMC Wellness Center is a welcome new addition to our city. As always, the Memorial Day Parade and Veterans Day ceremony allow citizens to share their pride in America and to remember the price of freedom. For the past 7 years, the city, the Henry Ford, Ford Motor Land Company, the University of Michigan Dearborn, and other partners have been researching what it would take to bring an intermodal train station that would provide centralized mass transit in Dearborn.
What we're trying to do is paint the picture of the vision, how the phasing might work. We've got to market it now, get people enthusiastic about riding a commuter rail system, be able to have our Amtrak service in the meantime, and then hopefully build that kind of momentum that'll get us down the path to getting all the pieces of this funded.
Related to the intermodal station but not dependent on it are other transit-related initiatives, like the commuter rail line that will begin October 2010 and will run from Ann Arbor to Detroit and have a stop in Dearborn. There are many organizations and companies here in Dearborn that have demonstrated their commitment to our community by sponsoring many events through the years. In recognition of the Eppinger Fishing Lure Company for their continual support, the city dedicated the beautiful pond in front of the Ford Community and Performing Arts Center in their honor. One of the most popular events Eppinger sponsors is the annual Fishing Derby at Camp Dearborn. 2008 brought the celebration of 60 years of relaxation and recreation, shared by many who have visited Camp Dearborn since it was purchased.
We're not just talking about the past. Camp today is vibrant. Camp today is family friendly. It's still a great
I'm
place.
still here.
Right.
I was here in 1957. This is 2008. I'm still here with my trailer. I'm not going anywhere.
In addition to some of the annual activities, Dearborn was chosen as the site for some very unique events in 2008. The Breast Cancer 3-Day Walk concluded with the final day having walkers blaze a trail through the neighborhoods, ultimately holding the closing ceremonies on the grounds of the Henry Ford Museum. Dearborn was one of a few cities across the country chosen to host the Navy SEALs Fitness Challenge. The Navy SEALs are known to be the very top of the physical fitness in the United States Armed Forces. Some of them stopped in on Dearborn to give local athletes a chance to see how they stacked up against the very best. The City of Dearborn, the Community Arts Council, and the Chamber of Commerce hosted a 3-day event called Fall into Dearborn. Each day was filled with activities for people of all ages. Although the city played host to these unique activities, it didn't forget annual events. The Homecoming Festival at Ford Field the first weekend in August brings people back home to the city and helps us celebrate our heritage. The Mud Strut to raise funds for the animal shelter is a favorite of our four-legged family members. Relay for Life had cancer survivors, caregivers, and loved ones raising donations to help find a cure. Rouge Rescue River Day volunteers remove debris and vegetation that is choking out the wildflowers near the Rouge River to strengthen the ecology of the area. Big corporations continue to play a key role in Dearborn's economy. Ford Motor Company remains a driving force in Dearborn. The 2009 F-150 was named Motor Trend Truck of the Year at the North American Auto Show in January. It is built right here at the Ford truck plant. The F-Series truck has been the best-selling truck for 32 consecutive years. Severstal Steel's ongoing $1 billion investment is transforming its current facilities into a state-of-the-art steel manufacturing center. Other investments strengthen Dearborn, too. Ollie's Lebanese Cuisine opened on Ford Road on the east side. Michigan Avenue on the west end welcomed Maestro's and Bistro 222. Making West Dearborn more appealing, the city and the West Dearborn Development Authority implemented Open Dearborn, which provides free wireless access in the district. The East Dearborn Development Authority will have the East Dearborn District connected later this year. P.F. Chang and Bravo opened at Fairlane Town Center. Benihana was completely torn down and rebuilt. Clearing the way for the future, the long-anticipated demolition of the Montgomery Ward building was completed, making room for a landmark medical center and other facilities to bolster the east downtown area. Dearborn's strength as a community is illustrated by the continuous efforts of our residents who show their pride in this great city by maintaining a high standard of appearance for their homes. To recognize those individuals who went the extra mile in caring for their properties, the City Beautiful Commission offers annual Residential Standard of Excellence Awards. To keep the momentum going into the next generation, commissioners and Mayor O'Reilly partner with Dearborn schools each year to help educate our youngest residents about city pride and what they can do to help keep Dearborn looking its best. By teaching the next generation these valuable lessons, we're ensuring a bright future for the city of Dearborn.